Greetings, Commanders. Welcome back to the Fuel Scoop. This is Commander Minico. Today we find ourselves in System COL-285, Sector JY-H C10-27. Planet we're looking at today is B5A. That is B5A. I've previously scanned this world, and it contains about 8 biologic signals. So we have bacterium, cactoidea, Sliphus, concha, fungoidea, stratum, frutexta, and tussock. So quite a smorgasbord of biologics. Now, I was actually down on this planet. I had recorded an entire video, and due to the Linux system that I switched over to, I needed to make some changes in the BIOS apparently because it was not running off my battery. So when I kicked that power cord off the wall, well, I lost everything. So lesson learned. So I went back in and made some changes. That should not happen again. Alright, so I've already collected 3 samples. Like I say, I did the whole video, and right at the end of it, as I was about to sign off, that's when I lost power. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here. Bacterium, cactoidea, Sliphus, cactoidea I've gotten, concha I've gotten, fungoidea. I didn't get any fungoidea, so let's look for that.
Orbital flight engaged.
Big patch. Real shame too. It was a flawless video. It was going to require almost no editing. Today's drink, thank goodness, I really need it, is Eagle Rare, aged 10 years. Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. I've been a little bit under the weather, and this actually helps quite a bit. It's a really pretty world, got a lot of beautiful canyons. Nowhere near as many as the first planet I was on in the COL system. That was absolutely gorgeous. I have to go back there one day. I'm going to park right on top of this mesa. Get a nice idea of the topography of this world. It's a pretty one. Not the prettiest, but still pretty. Let's go ahead and land. See what we can get.
Landing gear deployed.
Jesus, take the wheel. Shame. 7 gigabytes of video that I cannot recover. Alright, let's pop on down here and grab a few items. What I'm going to do, seeing as probably my patience is wearing thin today, probably just grab one thing. Alright, on the ground. Trusty scanning tool. In case anybody's wondering what I'm using Pop OS right now. It's kind of interesting what happened, because previously, I was using Ubuntu Studio, and in the BIOS, I had secondary battery charging not activated, then it would not charge the battery. Apparently on Pop OS, if that's activated, it will charge the battery, but it won't use the battery. So I went in and I turned secondary battery charging off in the BIOS and unplugged the laptop, and it works fine. So it'll be remaining to be seen if the battery's charging, because almost always with my Linux, whether or not the battery's charging, it almost always tells me it's not charging. Let's take a quick pokey here, see if there's anything that's close. I'm guessing it's going to be down in the canyon with its fungoidia. Ooh, nothing. Let's pop down and see. It is generally not very hard to find. There we go, I see something. Yeah, so you see that in blue. That's the concha. Picked that up on that last video. Fungoidia on that ridge. Unless it's what is that? Not cactus. It sounds like cactus. Cactoidea. Yeah, I picked up some cactoidea. I'm not seeing any fungoidia. Considering how easy it is to spot, I should just flown and scanned. Low gravity on this world, so super easy to jump those canyons. Nothing to see here, nothing to see here. Footing here. Scan. There's more of you around. Else we're gonna have to go hopscotching all over the place. Unfortunately, when you do have to scoot around in your... Whoa! Okay. Perhaps those graphic settings are a little low. Procedural issue. Take the SRV out. We'll just fly around. Bet here. Let's do that. Makes it a little more interesting. Makes up for the loss of the previous video. Like scooting around in the shuttle is the way to go. Shuttling around in the ship. Sorry, Mandalay. First it was a shuttle. Still, or they just kind of appearing was closer. I get it, boom. Alright, anything in the air? I got some weird artifacting in the horizon there. I don't know if I should go after it. Damn, this is the thickest I've ever seen. Well, let's stay around the room. Seems to be working for us. Set on pretty well. It should reduce that. I promise this year I will get a more dedicated PC for this kind of thing. See something. I knew I saw artifacting. I don't know if that's close enough though. Too close. There you go. You know, I may buy my cat too. I did really well. I had a good stock that just kind of jumped up. I always like to go in and get those really low stocks, and I'll sit on them. I'll sit on them for months, sit on them for years, and then just I'll have that quick boost. And yeah, I about tripled my money on that. So I think maybe a treat is in order. I was thinking eventually the stellar, but maybe the galactic is in my future. Who knows? If I do, I'll do a video on that too. I know everybody's done a Caspian video, but maybe I'll do it, and then we'll make a run out to the next planet on the list, just for giggles. Yeah, purely for testing, of course. This will actually be an interesting experiment, as I took the advice of several people online, and recording this in, I believe it was MKL. I keep wanting to say MLK, of course. But yeah, apparently if your power goes out or there's an issue, you can remux it back into existence. But with the MP4, you're pretty much screwed. My understanding is you can't recover that. I'm not going to delete it though. I mean, there's got to be something out there that can put that back together. All right, so now I'm up to 4 on this planet, which has 8 biologics. So we're going to hop back in, and I'm just going to quickly zip over to the moon, because I have a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. Well, Commanders, this is generally the time I sign off. But if you want to come along, I'm going to go ahead and check out those other moons, and then I'm going to skip on over to Vista Genomics on the fleet carrier and sell my biological data that I've collected so far. So, if you're leaving now, this is Commander Minico signing out, and if you're staying on, meet me at the bar. Beautiful.
Landing gear retracted.
So what you're looking at here is, apparently there is bacterium here, and then you see the atmospheres on these planets should be conducive, possibly here, to biologics. All right. The moon might be our best bet. Maybe all for naught. So did I. Alright. Let's give this one a scan. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. Says, oh, it's just a tube prober. Well, it's a moon, so the
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Alright, let's take a look at these others just for fun. Why not?
Surface scanned by 50%.
Big patch on the back. I'll have one more for this. Jerk. Take a chance. It's really rough. Yep, that's enough.
Surface scan complete.
All right, what do we got? Probably geological. Oh, biological. No, okay. Look at that. Bacterium. Okay, so it's going to be several worlds in this system that are going to have bacterium, but it's, I say, it's not easy to find. Okay, cool. All right, so let me see what we got here. All right, so that's going to be planet A6. A6. Okay, so A6 is going to have bacterium. A5 has bacterium. So we're going to check out these two here. I'll bet you they have bacterium as well. This keeps growing. T instead of W. bet that bacterium is going to be the name of the game today. Ooh, look at that. Someone else taking an interest in her handiwork. Let's look at that. What we got going on there?
Surface scanned by 50%.
It's a 6 probe target. Wow, giving me a lot of leeway here. Oh, it's not a moon, so yeah, it would be 6.
Surface scan complete.
No. I'm not seeing anything.
Permission granted. A landing pad has been assigned to you, Commander. Your docking request has been accepted. Sit back and enjoy the ride.
Landing gear deployed.
Contact confirmed. Commence shutdown. What can we do for you today?
Welcome. I trust you have biodata you wish to sell. Well, let's see what you've got for us. Can I help you with anything else? Vista thanks you for your contribution.
Looking for something, Commander?